everyone. This is Twinkle Bell here. And yes, I know I look different and I have been gone for forever, but that's a long story and that will be in another video somewhere else. Okay. A bunch of my anime buddies on Instagram have seen me with my Alois Trancy contract seal on my tongue. And they're all like, well, where did you get this? And I'm like, I made it. And y'all want to know how, so I'm going to teach you how. This is the Alois Trancy contract seal tutorial. Okay, so I just got done swimming, but I love you guys so much that I've decided to make this video anyway. Yeah, okay. Here we go. So, before we start, I do want to say that I made this on a what I like to call my limited budget. See, look at me. I'm not able to just go anywhere and buy the stuff I need for what I want to do. Basically, there's actually a tutorial I've read somewhere, and it gives you a list of the supplies and how to do it, but I didn't use those supplies because of the fact that I just stayed. So, the supplies you're actually supposed to use would be an X-Acto knife, this weird plastic that they use to make stickers you put on cars, and some sort of clear tacky glue. Yeah. But with me on my limited budget, I ended up using just plastic I pulled off of something, hot glue, and instead of an X-Acto knife, I used a safety pin. Yes. See, I always get safety pins, bobby pins, push pins, and staples and paper clips. Just when those two are mentioned together, I always get them confused. I'm sorry. Facepalm moment! Wait, no. Not moment. Anyway, let's begin. So, what you're definitely gonna need, you're gonna need some printouts of Alois's contract seals. And, I would print out a lot. I had at least 6 printed out. Yeah. So, you can choose any one you want. I just like this picture because the colors are really visible, but also with the black background, it's more noticeable for mistakes whenever we cut these out. So, you'll find out soon. But the size of them, that's important. The first one I made, I gagged a lot on it. Yeah. So, you want to make them the size, if not the size of a quarter or a coin, then just a little bit bigger than that. But this one is actually smaller than these two. So there we go. Now we take our safety pin right here and just unhook it like this. And so I like to hold it like this because that's how I write. I hold it like a pencil. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our seal, and you want to put this down against a flat surface, a flat hard surface, and you're going to take your safety pin and cut out these black triangles, the really big ones right here. And do this, tip number 1, do this slowly, because any impatience or any tiny little mistake can lead in a big problem in the future, and you might ruin your seal and have to start over again. And a warning, yes, your fingers are going to hurt when you do this. That's why you want to only do it once. Ta-da! So, once you have your contract seal cut out, it's not going to be perfect. Not all of them are perfect. This is what I was talking about. With the black background, it's going to be a little more noticeable. But you know what? How many people actually have these? Probably a lot. But you're making it. It's not going to be perfect, but you know what? At least it's still beautiful. Now, the first time I made this, I used plastic from one of those to-go forks and knives packets, and I used a glue stick. It didn't work. My seal got wet. So, this time I'm using hard plastic that I got from my fake eyelash box. It's full of my fake eyelashes, and I'm using hot glue. So this is the first time to do this for me. So y'all are going to be experiencing it with me. Yay! I'm an awkward person. Put your hands up! I'm armed and dangerous. So you have your hot glue gun! Yay! Alright, so we have our hot glue gun. We're going to plug it in, and we're going to wait for that to heat up. So while you're waiting for that to heat up, you can do stuff like practicing Alois poses. If you're especially for cosplay, I mean, come on. So, do we have any chess pieces? What do you mean, no? I can sit in the corner now. I'm making a hamster's home. It's ready. So, we have a hot glue now, and I already tested it on the plastic. It didn't melt, so that's perfect. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to put a big blab of glue on here, and then I'm just going to drop the contract seal and squish it with another piece of plastic. Okay, let's hope this works. Because, like I said, this is my first time using the new supplies. You guys are witnessing it with me. You're so special. Oh my gosh. Well guys, I am really sorry. I thought I was recording and I wasn't, and I just glued it. So basically you can kind of see what I did. I took this big piece right here and I just globbed some glue on it, swirled it a little bit, and I dropped the seal face down on it, and I took this other piece that I cut off from the whole thing and I just squished it, and that's when it started melting. The plastic started melting a little bit. So be careful there, because my fingers also got a tiny bit burnt, but they're fine. They just got really hot. And you can look. There's a few air bubbles in there, but they're barely noticeable, especially if you're just going to put it on your tongue. So, alright. It didn't turn out that bad. It actually looks pretty good, you ask me. Alright, we're good. So this step is pretty important too. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut around it, and just be really careful. You don't want to cut your seal that you just spent 10-20 minutes cutting little triangles out and posing while the hot glue gun heated up. So, okay. Just be careful, that's all. Just be careful. Leave a little tiny bit of plastic left when cutting around it, because that's going to be part of the next step. Alright, so we have our little seal, and the last step is optional, but I highly recommend it. As you can see by my face right there, I mean business. And see, you have it and it's sealed. The seal is sealed. But it's not completely, because you see this right there? See my nails going inside there? So what I want to do is I'm going to take my hot glue gun, hopefully it'll work, and I just want to melt the edges of this together. Because see how they're apart right there? I want to melt them together. So if that doesn't work, I guess you could try to use a flat iron, be careful putting that on your hair after that. Or a lighter or a match or something, but just be careful and stay safe. That's all I ask. Okay, so here it is, the final product. What happened was I tried melting the edges with my hot glue gun. It didn't work. Then I tried a lighter, and that did not work. Don't try the lighter because you might brown the edges, like I did, but it's fine. No one got hurt. And so basically what I did is I just went around it with hot glue again, and just so like I filled in the cracks basically. See? So it might not look perfect, but you know when you put it on your tongue, like so, it looks fine, and it's completely waterproof now, so yeah. And my goodness, I highly recommend not talking with it in your mouth because I'm not sure what I sound like that. So it might slip and slide on your tongue just a little bit, but you know, it's plastic, it's gonna do that. So I haven't found a way to make it stick to the tongue, but you know what you're gonna do. At least you got it. So this was the tutorial on Alois's contract seal, and I hope you all enjoy. And I don't know what to say. So once again, sorry about my appearance. I did just go swimming. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have fun with your new seal and your cosplay, and I hope you enjoy as much as I do, because I really enjoyed it. Keep calm and ole!